Hey friends, Wally here at Lake Sotheby's International Realty, and I want to share a quick story about a friend that I was referred to who was working on selling his home for sale by owner as opposed to hiring an agent. He had an investor that had reached out to him based off of his listing, whether it was on Zillow or it was on Craigslist or some of the other sites that he had it on, and the investor offered him X amount of dollars for his house. I talked to him, ran a CMA, comparative market analysis, and told him that the investor was grossly undervaluing the price of his home. He ended up listing with me. We sold his property for $40,000 more than what that investor was willing to give him off market. So I not only paid for myself, but I netted my seller tens of thousands of dollars more, and he didn't have to worry about all the other things that go into closing on a sale of a home. So I want to talk to you about 5 comparisons between doing fsbo, for sale by owner, versus working with an agent. So number one, the thing that we have in our industry is called wolves versus sheep. Wolves can be any sort of real estate investor, somebody that has their license that is negotiating against somebody that is non-licensed or has never sold a home, or maybe has sold one or two, but isn't familiar and can definitely be taken advantage of in that situation. Number 2 is contract negotiation. This is something that I do every single week for my clients, and there is a special art to it, but it's also utilizing the resources that I have around me to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of in your transaction. Number 3 is exposure. One thing that you cannot do when you're not working with a licensed real estate agent is to market your listing on MLS, or the multiple listing service. So preventing you from getting your home listing in front of tens of thousands of Twin Cities real estate agents that could potentially have a buyer for your home. Number 4 is marketing. I employ 11 design company to do all the digital marketing for my listing. So once again, leaving it up to the professionals. And number 5, I'm going to go back to this, is resources. I have inspectors that I work with on a regular basis to make sure that when a buyer makes an offer on your place, it gets accepted, and then we go through the inspection process, that you don't get taken advantage of as far as that's concerned. Title companies to make sure that you deliver free and clear title to the buyer of your property, thus reducing the likelihood of legal issues post-closing. A network of lenders that I work with, so you know that the financing of the buyers on the other side, they can answer any questions about what the buyers are offering for your house, for any sort of appraisal issues that might come up in the transaction. And then 5, probably most important, is timeline. So making sure you're going from accepted contract to closing in a timely fashion, and employing all the resources and the necessary steps along the way. So to bring it all together, the number one goal of my job is to protect my clients as sellers from other people in the industry or being taken advantage of in the real estate market. So cheers, friends. Thanks for watching.